And see, the man of perdition is being revealed. The man of perdition being revealed in your face right now. You can look at it. Look at the camp right now. You got brothers on the corner preaching the Bible. We're not aiming towards nobody. We're just trying to wake our people up. We have opposition coming against us. And then what do you have? You got brothers standing there saying that there's a right for those brothers to speak. See, there's a line being drawn right now.
I got you. Let it vibe real quick. Look. The city eyes. It's time to vote God. My God, a real nigga. Cause he wasn't no flaw. Posted on the corner like a watchdog. Family secure. Got that shotty in the closet by the mob ball.
Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him.
Now, love not the world. You can't love the world, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian. You can't love the fact that they coming up with an idea called MAPS. Listen to that. Minor attracted persons, to where now, if you're a man that's 30, 40 years old, you can have sex, and it can be okay for you to have sex with a 5, 10, 15-year-old. What is right about that? You tell me what's right about that. The problem is, America is founded on sin. It okays sin. But see, in America also, they want us to be quiet. But we can't be quiet. If you love your people, will you sit there and let them be abused? Would you let them be raped? Would you say that it's wrong to be a homosexual even if they allowed it in your church? Ooh, that's a big question for you. If you're a Christian, listen to me real quick. If you're a Christian and you know homosexuals are in your church, do you speak up and say something about it, or do you allow it to happen? Now, what if you have children? Is it okay? Is it okay to sit there in your church and not say anything about the homosexuality in your church? I got another question for you. My other question is, if pedophilia is happening in your church, your preacher, and you know your preacher is having sex with these underage children in there, or children, period. You want to say something, man? Oh, no sweat, man. Appreciate it. Give us a donation then. All right, no sweat. No sweat. We appreciate it. Now, here's the thing. Like I said, though, if you have homosexuality in your church, no, not homosexuality. If there's molestation going on in your church by the preacher, right? If the preacher is doing these things and he's molesting children, would you say anything? Would you do your Christian duty and say anything about the molestation in your church? Now you got to measure yourself. Now you can't sit there and talk about the splinter in somebody's eye when you got a 2x4, a beam in yours. Because you talk about how holy and how mighty you are. But then you don't even go by the laws of the Bible. Give me what I want. Give me 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. And I'm going to let these brothers talk out here, because I see we got things riled up a little bit out here. We got to rile things up. We got to shake Nashville up a little bit. We got to wake you up a little bit. And again, I'm not talking about, look, white America, I am not talking about you. We're not down here for you. We're down here for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians that don't understand the truth of the Bible. That's it. That's the only thing we're saying. We're not saying anything against what you're doing, enjoying your day-to-day, none of that. But see, the problem is, though, it's going to come a day where each nation is going to go to its own. You're going to start to see brothers taking up for brothers. You're going to start to see Hispanic people taking up for Hispanic people. Native Indian people taking up for Native Indian people. You know why? Because our people are tired of being oppressed. They tired of it. And you can't blame our people for being oppressed by white America. I'm going to say it like this, by white supremacy. Because white supremacy is the one that's really running things. They're the ones that feel like they can sit there and murder and kill and hurt and destroy and have no repercussions from it. That's the problem. Now what we're saying is we're saying that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, you have a voice. You have a right to accept yourself as Jews. You have a right to obey the laws of the Bible. Stay focused on it. You have a right to obey the Bible, obey the law. You have a right to stop worshiping Christmas. Stop worshiping birthdays. Stop worshiping anything that this Bible is not talking about. If you black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, the Jews of the Bible do not celebrate the things of the world. We just read that. That's what matters. So now, we're going to read a scripture that talks about the time we're living in right now. There is a division being marked right now. And see, the man of perdition is being revealed. The man of perdition being revealed in your face right now. You can look at it. Look at the camp right now. You got brothers on the corner preaching the Bible. We're not aiming towards nobody. We're just trying to wake our people up. We have opposition coming against us. And then what do you have? You got brothers standing there saying that there's a right for those brothers to speak. See, there's a line being drawn right now. That's why you know you in the end times right now. Them days of your Christian church telling you all this sympathetic and regular roundabout philosophy on what the Bible is, it's over. Because people really need answers. And see, this church ain't got no answers for the end times. What answer does a Christian church have when America starts going to war with Russia? When the dollar falls, and when you go to buy a loaf of bread, it costs $15. What answer does your Christian church have? What contingency plan does your Christian church have besides your preacher running off to the hills in this expensive house and you live by yourself? Tell me, if you can't answer that, then the problem is the Christian church is only about brainwashing and money. They'll tell you that you're not supposed to go by the Old Testament, but then they'll ask for tithes. The Christian church is the biggest contradiction on the earth. Now, I'm going to go to a prophecy in the Bible that talks about, how do you know you're living in the time that you're living in now to where it's all out chaos? And how do you know when Christ is coming? Let's read.
The book of 2 Thessalonians, chapter 2, verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means.
Let no man deceive you by any means. Don't let a man lie to you. Don't let a man try to convince you to be a Christian in this day and time that is sex, homosexuality, and pedophilia. Don't let that go. Don't let no man sit there and try to tell you that you shouldn't believe in God. Because if you're black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, you naturally and spiritually already know that there's a God. And I guarantee you, the main people that talk about they don't believe in God, as soon as they get in trouble, what's the first thing they yell out? Oh my God. That's the first thing they yell out. They call for their mama or God. Or they put their hands together and they start to pray. Don't let no man or woman ever convince you, black man, Hispanic, and a Native Indian, get that brother a hand, man. Get that brother a hand. Make sure he don't need anything. We got you, bro. We appreciate that. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about brothers taking up for brothers and sisters taking up for sisters. We tired of fighting each other, let alone we tired of our oppressor not letting us be brothers. That's all the brother was doing. That's the reason why I brought this scripture out. Because see, let's see who just got revealed at this camp right now. Keep reading.
For that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first.
And that falling away is us realizing that black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man, we brothers, and we need to stick together. Ain't no sense of us keep fighting, man. We've been fighting for hundreds of years, man. The only reason why we got Crips and Bloods because the police taught us how to do it. The police is the biggest gang in America. That's right. And we looking at them as if we need to be like that in order to take over and have some kind of power. When really our power is brotherhood. I'm talking about real brotherhood, man. I'm talking about when you don't sit there and have sex with your man's woman. I'm talking about if your children is hurting, that means my child is hurting. That means if your mama's sick, my mama's sick. That's what I'm talking about. These things have to happen first. A falling away has to happen first. Come out of the world, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian. Get that brother a hand, man. You see what we talking about is right. See, y'all sit there talking about nobody's listening. You don't know how many years when it came out here. And people tell us nobody's listening. The little weird dude just came up here and said the same thing, little atheist. No one's paying attention to you. Man, people are paying attention to us that the Lord won't. Plain and simple. You have an ear, let them hear. And that's the ones that's listening. And that's the ones that the Lord want to hear this. Keep reading.
And that man of sin be revealed.
And that what?
Man of sin be revealed.
And that what?
Man of sin be revealed.
What got revealed at this camp just now? You tell me.
We want